Today I'm with Flaca. Flaca, how old are you?
35.
Flaca, how long have you been out here lost in the streets of Phoenix?
Right now, this time around 2 years. 2.5 years.
And 2 years ago, before you came to the streets, what did your life look like? Where were you?
Well, all my life I've been, they call me like the queen of the streets, but, but growing up with my mom, I've been homeless and stuff, in and out of shelters and stuff. But the last 10, 12 years, I've been, settled down and being a mom and living the wifey life. So it's been great.
How many kids do you have?
I would have three pregnancies.
How old are they?
My son would have been 17 in 2007. I think it's 17. And then my daughter's 4. She'll be 5 this year.
What caused you to come out to the streets 2 years ago?
Well, it was like it was like a spiritual calling. At the same time, it was, it was a battle of getting my body shut down, and I lost brain function and started developing cancer in all my major organs. So it was a life-changing decision, and a desperate. It was like a cry out for help.
So the cry out for help and your medical issues, wouldn't that be better served if you were getting help from shelters, a hospital, as opposed to being out here in the streets?
I tried all that, but not only is this for myself, it's actually for others too that are battling with addiction or loneliness or depression or grief and the loss of a child and all, a lot of stuff that's going on in the world right now, all this COVID and just like basically the battle of life, period. So, and the struggle and how to, because I've been here before, so. And this ain't my first rodeo, and not only was I coming out here for myself, it was to better myself as a mother and as maturity, because, I lost my mother and I lost my brother all at the same time. And I've been going through a separation with my daughter's dad, with my husband and stuff. So, and getting to know myself and to, to figure out, how to maintain and do it all on my own, because of the what ifs, the what ain'ts, and, what was, what to make of the worst to come if I was a single parent and without anybody. And this is what it was. This is what it is.
What high school did you go to?
Career Success.
Where?
Career Success. It's an alternative school. It's on 27th Avenue in Indian School, and then they had one on 3rd Avenue in Roosevelt.
When you were in high school, what did you dream of becoming as an adult?
I had 3 options. I had becoming a singer, culinary arts, and a computer technician. Then my 4th one was a mom. I'm married to be married. But,
you chose option 4?
Well, that one came first, and then the other ones are actually fell into place. So I'm working on a lot of different things right now. So, like I said, it ain't only about me. It's and this is it's for a lot of people. Not only there's kids or there's younger people or people like me who don't have anybody or don't have the support like how I do, because I have the support of of people from the streets. I got YouTube people. I got friends. I got other people who are actually, they're in support groups and stuff like that, who actually come out and donate their time or, to be there for me and support me, because it was sad. 2 years ago, I was basically, they used to call me a zombie because I was walking with no brain function. And I lost my phone, so I couldn't, basically, I was just waiting for, home to find me. And in the process, I was, holding on to dear life. So, and thank God I had my daughter who guided me, and basically that was in my heart to keep me wanting to strive and stay alive, because without that, I guess my mom was, my mom was the biggest part of my life before my daughter. So, and she died while I was still going through that. So, and that was one of the reasons why my husband separated and stuff, because of my mom, and stuff, not being able to be with her this last year. The last year she was alive, and it just took a toll on me. So I found out she died while I was still, lost in La La Land. So I'm still dealing with the grieving right now, and it's not easy. My mom was all I had. My dad was locked up in all my life, and then when I did finally get to be with him, he died when I was 12, 13, due to cirrhosis of the liver. And he died kind of like living like this, so, my life, I fear for my life to go every day.
So my condolences for the loss that you've experienced in your life. You mentioned your father was living out here and had this lifestyle. Now so it's like a generational thing, huh? Would you say?
Yeah, because I lost 2 other brothers to the same thing, and like me, I fall in the same category as my brothers. I'm more like the boy, the protective one, the strong one in my family when it comes to the strength and being the backbone. I'm the smallest one, but I'm like the runt. One who's like the one that links it all together. So when they came down to me needing somebody, I didn't know what to do because I needed somebody like me.
How are you going to make sure that your children don't follow the path of your father and your brothers and you?
Because I'm not trying to. That's why I take on, this by myself out here and stuff, so that they don't have to see me like that. Just in case, just in case I don't make it or something was to happen to me, because I have had near-death experience. I got hit by a car. I've been, chased down. I've been, attacked, all kinds of stuff. So, and I've survived it. So it's crazy. The scariest thing that I have to deal with is the heat and seizures and stuff, and not being able to have my medicine, and only having so much energy and so much, to conserve it, and and make sure that I only use so much of it so I can, so I don't fall out, because those seizures and being by yourself is not nice. It's scary. And because you don't even know when you're going to have it, you just wake up in the ICU and nobody's there, and and they're explaining to you what happened to you, and you're like, whoa,
What does your future look like?
Hopefully it's bright. I have a lot of plans. I do have a lot of support from, like I said, I got a lot of friends, like football friends. I got a lot of, people who are really rooting for me and stuff. I have a lot of opportunities that I've never had in my life before. So, and that's something that I can probably say that, God is great, and He has graced me with that, because it's a blessing, because that don't come to anybody, just like, on an everyday basis. So, I have that there, and I'm working on right now. I have my own, I'm getting ready for my own album, so I'm getting ready to be in the studio soon, so hopefully that, kicks off sooner than I think, or sooner than I want. So
You're saying you're going to work on a music album?
Yeah.
Music? You're going to sing?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. When's that happening?
Well, I've been working, I've been trying to put together, like, what I want, what type of music and what I want to do, or like, what I'm saying, because I got my own choreography, my own dance moves, I got my own style, or my own type of the way I sing and things, because I put a little bit of bachata and cumbia and, hip hop and country, all that, and gospel all together, so it's my own little thing, And with folklorico, because that's one of my biggest things that I like doing is folklorico. Not a lot of people are into that or don't see that every day in the music industry, So,
do you want to give a little sample real quick of what people could expect on your album?
Dime que me quieres, porque yo soy una mujer.
Awesome. Cool.
It's not that, you caught me off guard, but
yeah.
You gotta catch me, when I'm in the moment, so.
Awesome.
Like I said, I'm not really feeling good today because the heat kind of got to me a little bit, so.
Good luck with your album. I hope that you find much success, and you really need to get out of here, right? It's hot, all the danger out here.
Well, I'm waiting to see what it was. The military did come out, and I had the number written on my arm, but I went and filled up a tub, and I was in there splish splashing and enjoying the coolness, and I forgot to wash it off. So I got to get in touch with them again. And
with the military?
Yeah.
To do what?
Oh, they were gonna get me. They were gonna go ahead and sponsor me and get me, show me some support and get me in. Because I do this little thing where, my own little type with military tactics and stuff. So me and the neighborhood people, or like people I grew up with, we actually kind of do our own little thing, and we got all these people coming from everywhere, all over the world. So they're blending in. So we got to be very, 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 what's that shit? Sorry, we gotta be aware of our surroundings and make sure that the people around us are people who we're, are fond of, or that we're known to and stuff like that, so that, stranger danger doesn't occur because.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna say, Flaca, thank you very much for talking to me. I really appreciate you sharing your story. Hopefully a young person out there sees this and they decide not to come out to the streets or engage in any substances that might lead them out here, okay? So wish you the best of luck. I'm gonna hand you a donated bag. This is from one of my subscribers. Can you look to see if these are items you could use?
Thank you, I appreciate it. Of course. Who doesn't want snacks? Oh yeah, my favorite is food.
Snacks, toiletries.
Yeah, that's actually a big thing, because out here, we're not, a lot of people ain't, don't have the bathroom, or, a lot of, don't have the things they need to keep themselves clean, especially if they're, having to do things, below their grade or whatever. But yes, it's awesome.
So, thank you very much. Stay safe, okay?
Okay, thank you. God bless.